Hey everyone, I'm Xiao Zhong. Today we're interviewing someone. A Chinese mom who's lived here over 20 years. This mom, since her kids were born in Africa, started raising her kids with care. Today let's hear her story of raising kids in Africa. Hey everyone, I'm Xiao Zhong. We're in Togo, Africa now. Next to me is Teacher Zhang. Teacher Zhang, you came here in 98, right? Yes, I graduated in 98. And came here. Because my husband worked here, so I came to be with him. Did you study French? What was your major? I majored in French in college. My husband was my college classmate. He was 2 years older. He also studied French. Back in 98 when I came here, it was to be with my husband. Yes, and stayed. Yes. Do you work now? I teach Chinese at a French school. It's a public national school. Or private? Well, the French school in Lomé. It's semi-public and semi-private. So you work at that French school as? I teach Chinese to high schoolers abroad, places that teach Chinese. Usually places like Confucius Institutes or small private schools that teach Chinese. But schools like this with the French system are rare. Pretty rare. As I know, the French school in Lomé is the first in West Africa to offer Chinese as an elective in high school. If you're wondering how my job differs from Confucius Institute's teachers, I have to follow the French curriculum. How did you get the chance to teach Chinese there? There? My kids were already at the French school then. I already know some parents at the French school. And some teachers too. Then one day they told me. The parent committee voted to start Chinese classes in high school. They're looking for a teacher. Then some teachers and parents who knew me said my situation would be perfect. Why not give it a try? And your kids are older now too. With their encouragement and recommendation. So I gave it a try, and it worked out. Oh, so it's an elective course, right? Yes. So currently, Teacher Zhang, at this French high school. How long have you been working here? 11 years. 11 years. Wow. So for these 11 years, you've taught every Chinese class, right? Yes, that's right. Your job now is pretty relaxed, I assume. How should I put it? At first, even for me, it wasn't easy because you have to get used to a new education system, a new curriculum, and remember, I have to teach in French. All the grammar aspects. You have to explain thoroughly in French. Make sure they understand. Even for me, this wasn't easy at first. When teaching Chinese, because your students are foreigners, not Chinese, there might be big differences in language thinking. With these kids, what are their thoughts on Chinese like? Actually, these students' motivations are similar. Some parents are forward-thinking and tell them Chinese is a language full of opportunities, is a language to the international world. It's a language they must master after English, so they come to learn with parental encouragement. Then there are students interested in Eastern culture, and others who want to challenge themselves. This language is difficult. I want to show I can learn it. And show I'm cool. Yes, different motivations. Teacher Zhang, you mentioned your children also attend the school where you work, right? Yes, right. Both my kids started French school at 3. Started at the French school. Both were born in Lomé. What made you choose education here? I had just one thought. My thought was keeping the family together. Our family of 4 had to stay together. Most back home don't know foreign education systems. Aren't familiar with. Could you tell us about your kids studying here? What stages they went through? It's like this. Kindergarten starts at 3. 3 years of nursery. Middle and upper classes at 6. Then they finish kindergarten. Then they start elementary school. Elementary school is different from China. In China, it's 6 years. French elementary is 5 years. After 5 years, at 11, they finish elementary. Then they start middle school. In China, it's 3 years. Here, it's 4 years. After 4 years of middle school, they take a national exam. After passing, they go to high school. In Lomé, no vocational high school in French system. In France, there is. So only regular high school, like regular high school in China. The one preparing for college entrance. 3 years, first, second, third, then graduate. After the French college entrance exam, they call it the baccalaureate. After passing, based on their grades, they have their scoring system, then enter French higher education. About you, could you tell us the cost for your kids here? French high school is 3.5 million. If I'm not mistaken, 3.5 million CFA francs, about 40,000 renminbi. Right, but everyone should note. I think viewers in Lomé, and in Cotonou, and in Ivory Coast, and in Ghana, prices differ due to regional differences. Right, how many semesters a year? Divided into 3 semesters by report cards. After we start school September 1st, after 7 weeks, we break for 2 weeks, for 2-week breaks this year. Then summer break. Right, 1.5-month summer break. Tuition's actually quite high. Lomé French School is in West Africa. Lowest tuition in French schools, the lowest for French schools in all French-speaking countries. They have such schools, right? Good question. Over 500 French schools worldwide. Over 500. Right, so French expats, wherever they work in the world, can send kids to French schools. Never a break in studies. Kids can follow parents globally. Global French schools curriculum. Teacher arrangements identical. Most importantly, connects to French higher ed. Correct, yes, your 2 kids' schooling costs 80K a year. You can check online. Beijing French School, 170,000 renminbi per year. Right, wow. Shanghai probably more expensive. More cost-effective here. Yes. You had domestic education before. University in China. Now kids get French education here. Just your experience since you work in education. I'd like to ask about kids in African schools. Like, what are the pros and cons? Benefits of studying here. They can easily become bilingual. Maybe even more than 2 languages. Yeah, maybe more than 2 languages. Right, because at school, they learn a second language too. Plus, they learn Latin. The language advantage is clear. Also, I personally think, as a mom, as a parent, as a teacher, no school is perfect. All schools have flaws. Once you're in any school, you'll face their flaws. So raising kids and being with them. School isn't the most important. I think parents come first. Another plus is if you look at books about education, or forums, or TV shows. Everyone stresses having a global view. Studying here. Classes have students from all over the world. That's true global exposure. Learning with people from different cultures. And interacting together. And working together. Yeah, not just classmates. You might meet their siblings too. And their parents. That's how you get true global exposure. Yeah, that's a clear advantage. What about the downsides? As parents, we can balance it ourselves. If the French system has flaws, I can make up for it at home. I'll supplement their learning at home, like if there are downsides. Say if their practice isn't enough. Or if math isn't deep enough. I'll add more at home. A little each day. Think about it over years. They'll know so much more. Yeah, and they'll feel more relaxed at school. As for their Chinese learning, how do you handle this? From when they were babies. Tell 2 stories every night. 1 in Chinese, 1 in French. Started learning pinyin at 5. Learning characters from radicals. Then how to write them. Then they read different books. Started with classic fairy tales. Then harder ones, like the 4 great classics. Then ancient texts. Read for half an hour daily, then write together. Never missed a day. Building up over time. Their Chinese is really good now. I think for Chinese people, wherever we are, some things we can't forget. Yes, exactly. No matter how busy or tired, we must teach them Chinese. Don't let them lose it as kids. Because if they lose it young, hard to pick up later. Besides Chinese, what else do they learn? Both learned piano and guitar at different times. Sister learned dance and horse riding as kids. Brother learned taekwondo. You mentioned your daughter's 18. Just finished her exams, right? Yes, that exam's called bac in French. She just finished it. We're all so proud. She's the best I've seen. in the French education system. Teacher Zhang, you said brilliant. Can you explain that? She got a government award. Not just any excellence, but extreme excellence. Not money. She got many benefits, lots of special treatment. First, second, his exam scores were excellent. Plus congratulations from the judges. What's the scholarship amount? €685 monthly to your account. All your higher education expenses are completely covered, including visa fees and administrative costs, insurance fees, and plane tickets, and tuition. As a mom, I feel this scholarship's meaning can't be measured in money. It's a huge honor. Out of 500 plus French schools worldwide, only 200 students get this honor. Teacher Jiang, you and your family have lived here 20 plus years. There. Have you traveled to other countries? Absolutely. Before kids, I traveled with my husband. Or alone. Exploring Europe, to unwind. Or stopping by countries on the way home. After having kids, we traveled even more. Summer vacation was our time to return home. And we'd use the journey to visit different countries. Travel's a great way to educate kids. Yeah, and a great chance to connect with him. That's right. At their age, when they need nurturing and absorbing things, traveling is really important, as you said, when your kids are all in school. Have you thought about moving back to China? Depends on my husband's work and his business. I'll always be with my husband, not with my children. I spent 18 years getting them ready. I'm confident they can handle adult life just fine. Done. This is your son. Hong, say hello. Say hi to your brother. Hello. He called me uncle. Should call me uncle too. Teacher Zhang, can I talk to your daughter now? Sure. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Teacher Zhang. You're welcome. Earlier about your Chinese. Mom taught you at home, right? Your Mandarin's so good. Is it cause your mom has high standards? My mom's a typical Chinese mom. A tiger mom. A tiger mom. At school, I speak French, so at home, mostly Chinese. And I study Chinese too. I read all kinds of books and practice writing. The Art of War, 4 books, 5 classics, Tang poetry, song lyrics. I've read them all. Right now, you must know many languages. Yes, which ones? First, Chinese. Then, French too. Those 2 are native level. Then, I learned English at school. I speak English well too. First foreign language is English. Second is Spanish. Then, I also learned Latin. With this language knowledge, you can travel anywhere. Yes, whether it's Africa, the Americas, or anywhere else, should be fine. Should be fine. You just mentioned, besides Chinese books, to learn about China. Any other ways? To learn about China? Understand your own country? The internet, of course. The internet's so advanced now. Platforms like Douyin, Zaya Hongshu, Weibo, and YouTube too. But YouTube's less common. Of course, through these videos, you can see what's happening in China. Or check moments to see what my friends are up to. Still feel connected to China. Still feel connected. I watch variety shows myself. And dramas, you know, but I don't have much time now. Got time for shows and movies. What variety shows do you watch? I remember what I've seen lately. Like A Better Life, Happy Camp. I know those. Know them all. Know what you mean. Strange Talk and Roast Battle too. I've seen them all. I'm familiar with them. I follow them. I know more about Chinese and Asian entertainment. I know foreign cultures too, but I prefer knowing about these. Because I think no matter where we're educated, or where we grow up, our deep preferences are more Eastern. A bit, yeah, like a variety show. Chinese shows feel more familiar, more enjoyable. I get them, find them more fun, so I prefer them. And in an international school, been here since I was little, everyone knows me. Everyone's like that. They respect me 'cause my mom teaches here. They know how to respect me. As a foreigner, respect is top priority. Build yourself up, so people won't bully you. Then they'll respect you. So I think what you're doing is the best way. Just become more excellent and stronger. I'm the only Chinese here. If I don't make a good impression, they'll think that's what Chinese people are like. So if I do well, they'll say Chinese people are like that too. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's pretty good. Well, I think that's about it. Okay, thank you. Thanks, and I wish you all the best in France. Thank you. In this video, Xiaozhong shared a Chinese mom who's lived in Africa for 20 plus years and her experience raising kids in Africa. Hope this helps. Overseas parents raise their kids better. Xiaozhong really agrees with teacher Zhang about. As Chinese, we never forget our language. Talking with teacher He Zhang's daughter showed us a great young Chinese person growing up abroad. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.